They limit the return. Not much there. To the air, it's Stockton. Finds his man, it's Frazier. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
First down here for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in a pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. When the back nine of the season.
He's in the clear. The 30. At the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. But both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
A running play called on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play for this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? It's the first and still running. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And on the carry, he's heading left. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. With the catch, it's Graham. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. And the tight end hauls in on the corner route. They finally make the stop, with the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving. The opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
He's got the 1st and still going. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Graham behind the line. It's Graham. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yardage?
The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football, because this guy can make people miss.
Exactly. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. That completion sets up a second down play. It is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. We're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking to throw again. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Dropping back. It's Stockton. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
makes it second down and goal from the 5. Motion now from the tight end. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, the ball on the ground.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. It's a shotgun run call. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back at the 10 now. He steps up at the 2, so close to a pick 6, but a tremendous play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Hernandez. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. The sure hands. It's Hernandez. Tackled, but forced down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. Back to throw again. That's caught. It's Evans. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Looking right, this one caught. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On first and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Nice grab. It's Smith. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Caught by the receiver. It's a spin move to extend the play, pick up a few extra yards. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. They'll try to run for the first down. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Dogs will send up punt team onto the field. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And the priority here, take care of the football. 3 turnovers in the first half. That's why they're trailing. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half and you have the football, you want some momentum. You want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on 3rd down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Throwing off play action. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
On the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking downfield. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. As the 1st down is still going. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Boy, this is great effort. I mean, he gets his foot down, but it's meaningless without the yardage to follow.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Sayin. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's second down here. He's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Stockton. There's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Becoming a solid drive. They got a 1st down right at the 49. Here's the handoff. Powering through the defender. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up 1st down at the 33.
Well, that's another good run for him, but what else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Throw to the running back in the flat. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Toss play to the outside. Brings from the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking for his big tight end. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He lets it rip. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wide out. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking to throw yet again. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wide out. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Offense comes out to start this drive. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Leaning on the run game here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense really clicking here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. And their route is on.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Send the back in motion. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for this 6 points.
And the point after is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Grab down the middle. It's Porter.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Sayan. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Evans. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He's looking deep here. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Running play called on third and short. Running with purpose. That's good for a first down near the 40. And that play should just about seal it. Number 2 is going to take down number 1, Kirk. They told us they were going to make a strong statement here about supremacy in the sport here in the middle of the season.
And they sure have done that. Anytime you can knock off the number 1 team in the country, you're going to have to now deal with expectations and having that big target on your back. Still a long way to go in this season, but this has become a very confident football team.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. To the air. It's Stockton. Caught near the sticks. It's Frazier. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And with that, we're going to have a new number 1 team in the rankings, sir. This victory puts them in pole position and makes them the team to beat as we look ahead of the bracket.
Well, they took total advantage of this opportunity, taking on the number 1 team in the country, especially doing it so late in the year. The committee obviously paying attention to the results of this game, and now we have a new number 1 team in college football.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down, they're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. You kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer.
It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Hernandez. The offense recovers, but it's short of the marker. A turnover on downs. Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Georgia. They are pouring it on now.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
42, Ohio State, 17.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, that one's picked